Well, here it is, the longer web version of our presentation, shorter than the presentation for the web. But I'm Bill with Cruise Planners, helping you see the world. You've earned it. Let's see what we've got today. So here's our agenda. We talked about Alaska. That group space is reserved for May 6th through the 13th, round trip Seattle. And we also talked about our West Coast Getaway, which is a long weekend, begins Thursday, goes through Sunday. And that one, our group space is April 20th is the start of that cruise. We also talked about the Ruby Princess, with both these itineraries are on the Ruby Princess. And we gave away a door prize. Jim and Ramella won a set of travel binoculars, which is perfect for their upcoming Alaska trip. And that was courtesy of Princess Cruises Business Development Manager, Judy Pittman. So thank you and congratulations. So here's Alaska. And we're going, like I said on the last slide, May 6th through the 13th, round trip out of Seattle. The reason we go in May is because of the activity of the wildlife. Better chance of seeing stuff and seeing them active and moving and doing the things that you like to see wildlife do. Alaska is one of my favorite cruises thus far. I love the wildlife. I love the vastness of the landscape and, of course, the glaciers. And this particular cruise has all of that included. Here's our itinerary for our group space. It begins in Seattle, goes through the Puget Sound, the Day of Sea, heads up to the Glacier Bay National Park. This is going to be the highlight of this cruise. I almost guarantee it's something you'll never forget. Then you end up into Skagway, an old fishing town, mining town. Great opportunity to get involved, immersed rather, in some of Alaska culture, gold mining culture. From there, we head to Juneau, the capital of Alaska. Great opportunity for maybe some dog mushing. That's a great excursion in that area. From there, you head down, you go, and all this. I mean, if you're not up deck or on your balcony when you're floating through here during the day, man, you're missing out. You really got to be out there checking this out. The scenery is amazing. Heading into Ketchikan, quick story about Ketchikan. We went there and we did a kayak excursion, and we went to see the bald eagles, and we did see quite a few of them. But what I remember most about that is this guy next to us, he had a little fishing boat. He caught this huge, I don't know how big it was, but it was huge. It was almost as big as he was. Halibut. And he was screaming and hollering. He just, he was out there fishing by himself, and he just wanted to share. And we happened to be there, so, we got to see him catch this thing. It was a great memory. And, of course, Ketchikan is known for its totem poles. I remember that as well. From there, you're going to sail out into the Inside Passage. And again, get out, watch it, listen to the park rangers, which are on the cruise with you. Tell about the different history and just their vast knowledge of this area is awesome. You'll end up in Victoria, beautiful Canadian Sound, Puget Sound city. And then you'll sail through the Puget Sound back into Seattle. Awesome itinerary, great trip. Here's our next itinerary. It's the long weekend, Thursday to Sunday, April 20th. Sails out of LA, goes to Santa Barbara, sails down to Ensenada, and then back to LA. Here's a couple, next slide here we'll have is Santa Barbara with its mission, Spanish mission churches and architect, great historical information throughout that region, and the canopy tria layovers of the roads. It's just a beautiful area. And of course, it's wine country, so you have to sample some of the wine. Tell them Bill told you had to do it. And then, of course, we head down to Ensenada, beautiful Mexican city, right there on the border, known for its beach, architect built into buildings built into the mountains right there on the beach. The beach is beautiful, and the West Coast's most beautiful waterfall right there that you access from Ensenada. Great trip. Again, it's a short weekend. You can take the girls, take the guys, take the family. Thursday to Sunday. And the LA flight is very reasonable. So here's the Ruby Princess. It's not going to have all the rock climbing and slides and that kind of stuff, but what it is going to offer is a chance to completely escape their old tagline and come back their new tagline. It's a gorgeous ship. Ann and I both have been on this ship. We sailed out of Fort Lauderdale, and you'll be impressed. You'll be remiss if you didn't do movies under the stars. They'll bring you some blankets and cocoa and popcorn. It's really a nice event. The theater is gorgeous. The dining venues are, they're very elegant. It's a great chance to relax and unwind. That's what the ship is for. So look down there, and you can see the Princess video, which we showed during the presentation. Great little video. It's about 2 minutes long. So enjoy that, and then I'll welcome you back when you finish. So at this point, we did some question and answers, had some great questions, and if you've got yours, you got to leave them down there. Let's start a conversation. What do you want to know? Don't miss out on these 2 opportunities. We do have group space held. We've held it for quite a while, so that means we've got a great deal on it. And they're great itineraries. So give us a call, 719-445-8698. And until the next time we meet, go enjoy the world.